Gorpcore is a trend that's here to stay, and here's why. Wearing a certain brand of jacket or cargo has gone beyond fashion. Instead, it represents a desire to connect fashion to larger themes of sustainability, the rediscovery of nature, and the desire to escape the outdoors in a technological world. In 2017, Gorpcore was seen as a subculture of come and go, memed by comments of bet you can't name every mountain. But its rise represents a fading in fashion, a combination of aesthetics and performance. Perhaps Massimo Otti, Stone Island founder, can in some way be considered one of the first individuals to push this idea forward. Gorpcore is not a trend, but the future of the fashion industry.
Welcome back to my channel. Today off with a quick outfit check because the fit is literally popping today. I think it's on point, except for the shoes, not right now because I am inside my room and I have carpet, so let me know what you guys think. So this is the jacket. And now the jeans. Jeans, jacket. Okay, so all of this outfit is thrifted. So let me hit it with but let's talk about the design and the flexibility and how convenient this jacket is. So if you don't know, this is like a hiker jacket. Let's start off with the sleeves. So I love how this is very like compatible with different ways you can style it. You can either open it or close it. I like to have it closed, but like if I'm hiking I would open it, like if I'm tired, just trying to like feel a little bit more relaxed. Also the shoulders, we have these, so like if you have like a small bag or a water bottle that you just don't want to carry on your hands, so like if you have a shoulder bag that you don't want to have on your shoulder, you just want to have it hanging, you can like open them, and it has it on both sides. And now this, so it comes with a zipper and it works perfectly fine, and it also comes with buttons, which I love because it really keeps all the cold air out of the body. And then we have some additional pockets in here in the front, so you're feeling a little bit chilly, gotta put your phone, your keys, and your AirPods. That's very convenient. And then we have an extra pocket in here that's not really a pocket, but just for design. It's okay though. You know, this is a thrifted jacket, so you have to think about how much it costs and really how much it's worth, which I'm not gonna be tripping about. So like, how better can that get? You know, this is definitely one of my favorite thrifts. And yeah, now I'm sure that by the outfit check you know what the theme of this video is. We are doing a quick dive into Gorpcore, perhaps one of my favorite trends or aesthetics so far. So honestly, I didn't really know what Gorpcore was or exactly where it originated from, just because I feel like it's something that rose into popularity earlier this year with TikTok, and one of the biggest influencers is responsible for that. And I'm not saying it in a bad way, but actually I think she made Gorpcore what Gorpcore is today, and why, and the reason why so many people love it is because of the way that she has styled Gorpcore, mix and match. So we'll talk about her in a quick minute, but first let's start off with the origins and where Gorpcore even came from, because whether or not you know it, Gorpcore has been existing for years. So in 2017 there was a big jump into the mountain hiker jackets, and it didn't really pop off as we're seeing it today. In Gorpcore 17, the cut came up with the phrase Gorpcore after the expression of good old raisins and peanuts, which is kind of like a colloquial way of describing trail mix with is the snack of choice, which is one of the snacks that you would familiarize any hiker because of their convenience and just how easy and nutritional they are marketed towards this audience. So the way I would describe Gorpcore is not, I think some people might confuse it with techwear, which is not the same thing, So Gorpcore tends to be a little bit more of focused on design. So Gorpcore essentials are cut kind of like in a boxy way. The pants are a little bit wide, but also straight, not too much fluff. And fleece are also very common. Jackets, puffer jackets definitely, but just being a little, just giving a little bit more volume into the outfit in general. But also like I mentioned in other aesthetics, if you've seen my previous videos, there's a large focus in layerings, but there's also a lot more focus into some of the biggest outdoor brands that have had a history of building products within this community. And some of those brands would include like Arctex, I hope I said that correctly, the North Face, Patagonia, Salomon, I hope I said that one correctly. So all of these have been very inclusive or very much in part of the hiker or outdoors community, and they have a long history of building great products and quality and design. So these are some of the brands that we will see, rising in the next few months, and as we see Gorpcore growing a lot more. Well, now let's move on to the essentials. So of course you need to have a Gorpcore jacket, like it's very well known. But also you can include like puffer jackets, or also waterproof jackets, like some people call it, and of course either like cargo pants or hiker pants. Those are very common, but I think one of the things that we've seen different this time with the focus on accessories of like the bags, the shoes, the eyewear, and also hats. Those are very common. So here are some ideas. So in Gorko, you're going to be seeing a lot of like sling bags, hiking shoes, and so one of the brands that I mentioned before was Salomon, and I think their shoes are very popular within this community. We've seen a lot of those coming in. Stussy and Nike, of course, have also their own share in Gorko, but mountain shoes of any brand within the hiking, the big pieces would be just in general any hiking shoes, and this is where I go to stores like Depop or any other thrift store that you might find. There's a lot of great shoes for low prices and great quality, so I just think that Gorpcore is not a cheap aesthetic to get into, because like I mentioned, a lot of these products are mostly marketed towards hikers, and hiking tends to be a very expensive sport. So if you're looking into getting into this aesthetic, I would definitely recommend looking into thrift stores or Depop or any thrift app that you may know of. But if you are interested in entering the Gorpcore aesthetic, here are some other great brands that you might take into consideration. So there is, very first to start off, Salomon, Mountain Hardware, and Archtex. TNF is also a great one. So these are just some of the most popular ones that you will see. But now let's talk about Megan, who has definitely revolutionized Gorpcore with her own style. So I really like to deep into her social media, because I think it's a great example of how she has made Gorpcore her own, and it has inspired so many people to enter the Gorpcore. So the reason so Megan is not the only influencer, but I would definitely say that she is one of the biggest ones in Gorpcore. I am sure there are plenty out there, but when I got introduced to Gorpcore, it was through her, and I think she has definitely done a very well job into making Gorpcore a big mainstream. So one of the biggest headlines this year were definitely the parachute pants, which were not something new, but definitely rose into popularity earlier this year, and those are very common also within streetwear, and Megan definitely revolutionized that. If we dive deeper into her social media, you will see her wearing a lot of these of parachute pants, but also the cargo skirts. So looking at Megan's style, you will definitely see brands like Stussy, Salomon, Asics, Archtex. It's all centered around being comfortable, stylish, a little bit of tomboyish, but also feminism. And I think Megan does a very good job in including all of those aspects into her own style. So another thing that attracted me into Megan's personal style, I think, of how very well she does of a job in mixing up pieces that you wouldn't see very regular. She does a very good job in including like mini skirts, tank tops, crop tops, like I said, the cargo pants, the parachute pants, and all of the shoes have a different styles, different textures, colors, and she does a very good job in creating a color palette that mixes in but also adjusts to the Gorpcore aesthetic. So yeah, I think that is everything for today. Thank you to everybody who tuned in. I am very excited to see where Gorpcore goes into the future and to see how I put my own personal taste. If anybody is interested in doing some Depop shopping, I'll leave my link down below. I do have a shop that is currently focused on streetwear, Y2K, and Gorpcore. I may include this jacket as I am looking for other different designs. But it's who tuned in and who got to the end of the video. I am very happy to have covered this community aesthetic. So yeah, let me know what is your favorite outfit from Megan, because I definitely love her style and am obsessed with the way she has revolutionized Gorpcore. So yeah, let me know what's your favorite, or any other influencers who are making a big impact on Gorpcore, because there's definitely a lot to cover. That is all for me today. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to see you guys on the next video. Peace.